Hello students, now in this session of video we will discuss class 12th maths and a very important topic, maxima and minima. Okay, so before studying the maxima and minima you have to clear your concept about the increasing and decreasing function. Clear? Then you can understand the maxima and minima. Okay, so today we are going to discuss the maxima minima and the local maxima, local minima, and how to find the maxima and minima in a shortcut method, how you can prove that the given function is maxima or minima. Clear? So first of all we'll define the maxima or maximum. A function be a real function defined as interval. So we have a given a function, कोई function है on an interval we have already discussed. Then fx is said to be have a maximum value in I. So function which is real valued function is said to be a maximum value in I if there exists a point C. There exists a point C in interval I such that fx less than equal to fc. So the value of the function except this point C having a less than. Clear? Means C is the only one point or more than points in the given curve that it has a maximum value. Clear? C उस पूरे इंटरवल में वो मैक्सिमम पॉइंट होगा जहाँ पर उसकी वैल्यू फंक्शन से ग्रेटर होगी. So fx is what? The value of the function, and fc is what? The value of the function at that point. Clear? So we can understand it very carefully with the graph. So we have given two intervals a comma b. So x is belongs to a comma b, means that is open interval a comma b, and C is a point in between this a comma b, not in obviously in middle, but C is any point in which the value of function is maximum. Clear? Okay, we can clear our concept about that by using an example. So we will take an example to clear our concept. So we have given a function fx is equal to minus x minus 1 whole square plus 10. A function given है where x is real number. So this is an interval. So if there is given real number, it means minus infinity to plus infinity. We observe that. So we will see that minus x minus 1 whole square is less than 0. Clear? Because x की कोई वैल्यू हम रखते हैं, even it is positive or negative, we will always get a negative number. So we have now minus 1 x minus 1 whole square plus, so we are adding plus both side by inequalities. So this is we have a function. So fx is less than equal to 10. Clear? So the maximum value of the function is less than equal to 10, and this 10 value we get when we are putting the value of x1. So 1, when we are putting 1 in this case. Clear? So we get fx is less than equal to 1. So this is the point C in which the function having a maximum, clear, value. So hence x is equal to 1 is a point in which the fx is less than equal to. So this is called, this is the condition of maxima. Clear? Similarly we can define the minima. So minima is, let fx be a real valued function defined on interval I. Fx is said to be having minimum value in I if there exists a point C in I such that fx is greater than equal to fc. In that case the value of function is always greater than that given function. Clear? Okay, so we can take an example to clear our concept about that. So the graph of that we have now, we can write the graph. This is the graph we have. We have given function the interval a and b, and this is a point of this is point C in which the value of function is always greater. So left hand side of C we have given greater value, and right hand side C we have given get the greater value. So फंक्शन C से ग्रेटर अगर हम लोग लेफ्ट हैंड साइड में चलते हैं तो हमको फंक्शन की वैल्यू ग्रेटर मिलेगी, एंड राइट हैंड साइड में हम लोग मूव करते हैं देन वी गेट अगेन द वैल्यू ऑफ फंक्शन इज ग्रेटर. So fx is equal to x square plus 5. So in that case it is always remaining, the function is always remaining greater than on before that point and after that point. Clear? So we have given function fx is equal to x square plus 5. So we can write it, we know that x square is always greater than 0, x square always greater than equal to 0. So we can write it as adding 5 both side, so we get fx is greater than equal to 5. So 5 is the point, this is the value of 5. Clear? So how can we get 5? We can get 5 if we write x is equal to 0. So 0 is the point in which the value of the function is minimum. Clear? So local maxima and local minima. Local maxima is the point neighborhood of the maximum value. So just before, just look at that, this point and this point is said to be local maxima. A point which is very close to maximum point is called, this is local maxima, and point which are very close to the minimum value, this point and this point is called local minima. Clear? So the point around or neighborhood points of the maximum or minimum is called local maxima or local minima. Clear? So in my next video we will discuss how to find out the problem related to this. Clear? Of first order derivative.